Odilo TV here, back with another stream for you guys. Yeah, y'all hit that like, subscribe, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this real because y'all know Odilo keeps it real. Salute to the playback gang. Salute to everybody who comes in the chat. Salute, salute, top of the AM or afternoon, wherever you at. Let's get into this, right? So, Tank Davis has turned down $10 to $15 million from Conor Benn, right? After calling the man easy work, after inserting himself in Devin Haney and Bill Haney's business, he has turned down a $10 to $15 million guarantee, right? And I want people to understand, that Tank Davis, ever since he sold, like ever since him and Ryan they did that big pay-per-view, right? I think Tank Davis is headed down the wrong road, right? Because he thinks that he's worth all this, and you got to make that magic happen again, right? You just can't have one anomaly and then expect for people just to go out of their way. So let's look at this. Devin Haney and Bill Haney, they offered the man over $20 million, right? So he gets offered over 20, and then he turns down that. Now he gets offered 10 to 15, and he turns down that, right? So I want people to understand that's at least $35 million or more, right? 40 million probably, right? So you can turn down that much money, and you expect Al Heyman just come up, and no, Al Heyman is not going to appease you, brother. This is what Tank Davis has to understand. Al Heyman doesn't care right about your posturing and all that. He doesn't care, right? You can go and you can get all these big offers and all that because you think Al, he's gonna probably, right, he's gonna come out the pocket and all that. He's not gonna do it, man. Now this man did turn down $20 million guaranteed and turned down $10 to $15 million guaranteed when he got paid $5 million guaranteed to fight Ryan Garcia. Right? So I want people to understand this. You got paid $5 million guaranteed to fight Ryan. $5 million. And you turning down, triple that amount, quadruple that amount. And you just turning it down and you think that these paydays are gonna be there forever, Tank. No, man, you better take advantage of these paydays, brother. This is the thing that the Tank Davis fans that they are really supporting this. See, this is how I know these people are not real boxing fans, right? This man has millions of dollars on the table, and they are encouraging him, really, right? They really are encouraging him to turn this shit down. Same thing with Wilder, same thing with Earl. Same thing. It's the same thing. And then when these offers are not around, right? Then what's gonna happen? Tank, you won, right? You won wobbly leg from your stock going down, bro. If you even get wobbled in a fight, if you hit the mat in a fight, bro, your stock is going down, right? Because they have built you up as this invincible, you know, idol. They have built you up as this invincible person, and once you get exposed, even a little bit, your stock is gonna plummet. This is what I say about the PBC, fanboys. They do the same stuff over and over and over and over, and they expect different results. You guys are insane. You did it with Wilder, right? Y'all cheered it on when he turned down 120 million. Y'all cheered it on, right? Right? When Terrence Crawford came with the $25 million, you feel what I'm saying, with the $50 million for for Earl and him, y'all cheered it on that Earl didn't take it. Right? But Earl, he wasn't dumb, right? Earl wasn't stupid. Y'all cheered it on, but Earl said, fuck that. Let me spin the block like I said I was, homie, and go and get this bag. Right? Y'all cheered it on though. But Earl, he didn't listen to y'all. Right? Salute to Earl. Right? Earl, he didn't listen to Al. Earl, he didn't listen to the fans who his fanboys. He didn't listen to Al. Right? He took it upon himself to hop in that ring and put on the best effort he could. Okay, he came up with excuses afterwards. Right? That was just to try to sell a rematch and all that, but that failed. That went through. Right? He see that wasn't going to work. So rematch off. Okay. Right? But Earl, he didn't fall for y'all tricks. Right? Y'all content creators tricks. Right? He didn't fall for it. No, he got the bag. Wilder fell for it. Now let's see if Tank gonna fall for it. Right? You just got offered $35 million guaranteed. Right? Man, shit, at least $30 million guaranteed. $30 million guaranteed, and you turning it down like you're gonna fight some PBC fighter and get that type of money. Who are you gonna fight that's gonna get you that type of money on the PBC? I'll wait. Who is gonna get Tank Davis that type of money on the PBC? Who? El Rayo? Frank Martin? Who? Pitbull Cruz rematch? The Rolly Pitbull Cruz, winner? That's gonna get him that? What is gonna get this man these guarantees? Tell me what's fighter. I just want to know, right? Because you're not fighting Shakur, right? So you can X him out. You're not fighting Loma, Cambosa's winner. So you can X them out. So who you gonna fight? This is why I be trying to tell, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I try to tell these guys, y'all bagging Tank into a corner. Y'all bagging the man into a corner. He really don't have nowhere to go to get this $1 million, you feel what I'm saying? Because y'all pumping it up so much. Oh man, he sold 1 million pay-per-views. He sold over 1 million pay-per-views every live. He sold over 1 million pay. Okay. Okay. Now he has to live up to that. Right? Y'all put the pressure on him. We didn't. We just want him to fight somebody. We don't give a damn about the pay-per-view numbers. No, y'all focus on that so much. Okay, now he has to do big numbers in his next fight. And he can't do big numbers with just anybody. Y'all know that. We all know it. He can't do big numbers with just anybody. Yeah, right? Y'all hide behind gates. Y'all hide behind ticket sales. Y'all hide behind all this stuff. Now Tank Davis has to produce all the shit that y'all hide behind. Right? He has to produce it now with his next opponent. Why you think Tank ain't been in the ring? Right? Then they talk about Jerron Boots Ennis, Bozy Ennis. Yeah. No, we think that we're gonna be on, Canelo Alvarez undercard now. Huh? You still listening to Espinoza? Or unless did you sign to Matchroom? Right? Because if you sign to Matchroom, okay. Shit, I can understand that, right? I can understand you being on the undercard of, Canelo Alvarez. But if you ain't signed to Matchroom, I don't really understand how you gonna be on the undercard of Canelo Alvarez, right? Man, especially if Canelo is going over here to the zone to, you feel what I'm saying? Like, um, as far as the rumors are going around, right, that he's not happy with the PBC. I don't know how true it is, but if that turns out to be true, right, and that he leaves the PBC and he goes over here and fight Maguire, what are you gonna do? You still listening to Espinoza, bro? Bozy. Y'all still listening to Espinoza, who's just a token boy now? I know y'all not still listening to Espinoza, who doesn't even have a damn job with the PBC. I know y'all are not still listening to this man. See, this is what I'm saying, right? Because Jerron Boots Ennis, he was supposed to come back March 30th, right? Oh man, against Mario Barrios. Like, man, well, don't you know what Al Heyman did? Al Heyman called up Mario Barrios. Hey man, just make up an excuse, man. Get out that fight. You fine. Right? You not fighting him. He's not signed with me. You're not fighting him. Come on. We seen it with Crawford for half a decade. What why do y'all think something is gonna be different with Boots? He's a threat. He's not signed with him. It's no difference. It's no difference. He's a threat to my organization, to my titles, on my promotional company. He's not signed to my promotional company. I don't got him long term. Why I'm gonna work with him? Why would I give him all my big fighters that's about to become champions? Why you think Cody Crowley pulled out of the fight? Al Heyman. Why you think Mario Barrios pulled out of the fight? Al Heyman. They all in position to get belts, right? Why you think Stanionis put out of the fight? Al Heyman. It's not hard to understand. I just don't see why people just don't got this common sense, right? Because y'all listen to all this word salad, man, and then y'all come to channels like mine and we just be straight up with it. Stop listening to word salad, right? They gonna spin you around the block before they get to a point. No, get to the damn point, man. We don't need oh man, like the strength and this and this and this. No, bro. It's a yes or no question. Did he do it? Yes or no? Damn, bro. Now I want y'all to understand these things. Like, this is what my channel is basically for, right? To inform the fans, to inform the public of what's really going on in boxing. Don't believe the hype. Tank Davis is not a big pay-per-view star like they trying to portray that he is. Because if he was, he would have got in the ring with Frank Martin and they would have did 500,000. He would get in the ring with El Rayo and they'd do 500,000, right? Man, his rematch with Pitbull Cruz, he would do 500,000. But the first fight, they didn't even fucking report the numbers. Y'all going around saying he this big star, but the Pitbull Cruz first fight, they didn't even report the numbers. The numbers were so horrible. They didn't report them. Then the fight before Ryan, 62K. That's with a loaded lineup. That's with Boo Boo Andrade. That's with Boots, right? That's with Lamont Peterson. That's with Rashidi Ellis and Tank Davis. and Hector Luis Garcia. That's what all of those guys on one card, 62K. Right, but y'all going around believing that it's just man, that the PBC fighters they just sold so much superstars. No, they got a hell of a PR team, right? Because they own boxing scene, I heard, right? Allegedly, they own boxing scene, or they got hell of a stock in it or something. I don't know. Boxing news 24/7. They got people up in that man because it's obvious because the reporting. I mean, on that be so biased, right? So they got a hell of a PR team. Where do most people go when they get their boxing information? Boxing scene, which is basically ran by the PBC and propaganda. Come on, man, stop. Allegedly, stop. Yes, they got a hell of a PR team, but they're not these big old superstars. They're not. So Tank Davis, man, like, and I want y'all to understand this. Y'all applauding this. Y'all are cheering this on. Tank is worth more than that. Tank is worth more than this. Tank is worth okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Stand on that. Stand on that. Right, man. Because these paydays, right? Now he disrespecting Saudi. I mean, he disrespecting the Saudis. Right, he disrespecting them. Playing games with Eddie Hearn them and all this stuff. You feel what I'm saying? The first saying no, and then you go into negotiations, then you say no again, basically. Okay, you want to play games? All right, all right, okay, all right. You just burning bridges, man. Because y'all better hope, right? Salute Bruce, Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute to you, brother, man. But hit that like button. All y'all hit that like button for your boy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, right? Me, I want everybody to understand that they cheering this on. But when these paydays are not around for Tank, watch how it's gonna, like watch how they gonna want you to play, sympathy for him. Oh man, like they just do a Tank just so wrong, and they just no, 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 no. They was trying to bless this man. Then when they offer him, 5 million guaranteed. Oh no, man, no, 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 no. We don't want to hear no complaints later on, right? You said Connor Ben was easy work. You stuck your nose in somebody else's business, right? Because you wasn't even thinking about Connor Ben. You stuck your nose in there. You wanted to move up to 147. Your fan base, they gave you every excuse in the book. Oh, remember, Tank can do whatever you want to do. Okay, do whatever you want to do. Now, according to Connor Ben, you was offered 10 to 15 million dollars, and that still won't get you in the ring, bro. Come on, you just on some cowardly activities. You clout chased. You clout chase. You thought you had something, and Ryan and Devin spent the block on your ass and got a fight made, right? Man, because you and Floyd was trying to hate. Come on, bro. This is pathetic, and y'all, bro. I don't know. Society nowadays is just, like people congratulate haters, right? Like people salute haters nowadays, bro. Right? They shit on black fathers, right? Like it's just cool nowadays. Shit, I guess, right? You could be anything on the internet, right? You could be anything on the internet, right? You could be shit a philosopher. You could be Mr. Tough Guy. You could be all that on the internet, huh? Bro, it's crazy, man. Like the internet is a man, like it's a whole different world, man. Because everybody got an opinion. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can say something on the internet. So I mean, so the internet, because people opinion sometimes just be like, where's your common sense at, bro? Right? Like, are you even thinking, or are you just being manipulated by these channels, bro? Man, because it's obvious that you're not even thinking. If Tank Davis is the headliner for the PBC, he's the main attraction now for the PBC. Tank Davis is the main attraction for the PBC. Canelo is not there for a long time. He has two more fights, if he even fight with him, according to the rumors, right? Because they don't even got the money for him, according to the rumors. So if Tank Davis is the man at the PBC, so y'all say, why isn't he on the first thing smoking out on Amazon Prime? He's the headliner. He's the man. You know why? Because the money is not right. That's just common sense. That's just common sense. If he's not the first thing smoking out on a new platform for the PBC, what's going on? The money's not right. And Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman, Pitbull Cruz, you know what I'm saying? Like Rolly Romero, they take less money to get on the fight. Simple. Man, shit, it's not that hard to understand, man. Man, but when you listen to certain channels, right, they spin you around the block, you get confused. Thurman beats Tszyu, he will be the top. Yeah, like, yeah, like, I can see him rising to be the top dog. Yeah, now he'll become the pay-per-view star again, though. He'll become a pay-per-view dude again. And I think Crawford will look into fighting Keith Thurman. If Keith Thurman beats Tim Tszyu, we can probably look forward to, the Crawford fighting Keith Thurman. Me, like, because I think that, man, I think that Crawford, he'll circle the block for Keith. Like, I think he'll do it, man. That'd be a tough fight too, man, because they styles. It's just they styles. They styles will make it an interesting fight. You know what I'm saying? A very interesting fight. Why? Because Thurman, he can move. Because Thurman, he can hit on the move. Thurman, he can hit you while moving. So I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it'll take, you know what I'm saying? But I think that Crawford, he eventually figure him out 4 or 5 rounds, 4 rounds, 3 rounds, and start working that body. And before you know it, the mouthpiece to be across the ring. And Keith Thurman be in survival mode. Right. But as long as it lasts, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it'll be an interesting fight. But yeah, though, you guys, like the writing is on the wall. Jerron Boots Ennis, look, according to what I'm hearing, he gonna be on the Canelo undercard. How you know that, Bozy? You got clear confirmation that your son is gonna be on the Canelo undercard. Man, who told you this? Right, man, because you just said shit like a couple months ago that your son was coming back and he was gonna fight Mario Barrios. You see that fight fell through because Mario Barrios, I guess he had another baby, said he need more time and all that. Okay, I guess that fight fell through. Okay, but shit, like Mario Barrios probably just got a call and like, hey, bro, you not fighting him, right, man? Man, he's not with the PBC. You know the routine. Come on. No, we trying to put pressure on him to make him sign with us, right? And then once he signed with us, and then we'll figure out if we can, if we can feed you to him and all that. And we probably don't even do that thing, right? Man, because Mario Barrios is from Texas, man, and Mario Barrios, he could be a star out there in Texas. Man, I'm telling you. Yeah, like he should easily beat Keith, but Hey, like we don't know if he gonna overlook Keith. We don't know what's gonna happen. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he better not go up in there and overlook Keith because Keith gonna knock him out or something. But me, like I just think that he gonna wear him down though, because Keith, you can't come off a two, you can't come off no 25-month layoff, right? You just can't just do that and then just expect to get back in a physical fight in the ring with an active fighter and think you're gonna survive. It's not gonna happen, man. It's really not gonna happen. The odds are so stacked against you, it is crazy, right? Man, but if he do it, then you got to give Keith some super credit, bro, because it's like Tszyu is active, right? He's an active fighter. Keith Thurman been out of the ring for over 2 years by the time he hit the ring. In his last fight, right, he didn't even knock out Mario Barrios, right, at 147, right? So if he could go up to 155 and beat Tim Tszyu, an active fighter coming off a 2-year layoff, come on, man. Right, we got to give the man his credit then. Then it's, then you got to look at Tim Tszyu, right? You got to look at him like, how good is you? Come on. Now we got to question him. It's like, how good is you now, bro? Like you let this guy come off a 2-year layoff and beat you, bro. You should be bullying the hell out of Keith Thurman. That's what I think is gonna happen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think he gonna try to, that he gonna let Keith hit him or something like that. He gonna feel Keith power. He just gonna walk through Keith. That's what I think gonna happen. I think he just gonna walk through Keith and man, because Tim Tszyu, like like he could take a punch. So I think he just gonna walk through Keith, man. High guard. Keith gonna be moving around for a little bit of time, high guard. He gonna be moving around. Body shot here from Tim Tszyu, body shot there from Tim Tszyu, right? Like Keith gonna be moving around by the fourth, fifth round, right? He gonna be stationary, man, because he been out of the ring for over 2 damn years. Like he gonna be a stationary fighter, man. And then once he becomes stationary, I mean, it's basically over now. That's what I think is gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like Keith, he got to keep his legs going. He got to have subtle movement on Tim Tszyu so he won't tire himself out. But shit, that's on Keith. Keith gonna have to exercise, right? He gonna have to exercise on moving around the ring, moving. For for half an hour, just moving for half an hour, move, man, and throwing punches. Just hanging way of getting Keith off the payroll. Um, no, like, I think that he won't keep me. I've been saying this for years, Bruce. Me, I think that Al Heyman he likes Keith over all the welterweights. Over all the welterweights that he had, I think he liked the Keith Thurman the most. Except for Floyd. I think he liked the Keith over Earl. I think he liked the Keith over Sean. He liked the Keith over all of them. Ugas over all of them. So I think he wants to get Keith a chance to redeem himself. You know what I'm saying? To do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because he was trying to get Earl. Just think about this. He was trying to get Earl Spence Jr. out of an undisputed fight to fight Keith Thurman for 3 belts. Right? He was trying to get Keith Thurman that fight for 3 belts, but Earl and his team, they put in, for exemption to go to 154. Right? Like Al Heyman was doing some, like he was trying to get Earl Spence Jr. to fight Keith Thurman for 3 belts, man, for $2 million or some shit. Man, no. But Earl and his team is the one who put in the paperwork, with the WBA and all them to get the fight sanctioned at 154. And then it turned out that the belts wasn't gonna be on the line. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So man, but according to Keith, he still signed it. So Man, like he just trying to get Keith another fight that can build. You feel what I'm saying? Who could? I mean, that can build him up again. Now, this is what I think Al Heyman is just trying to do with Keith, man. He's trying to build back up Keith. Like, he like Keith, but he's been paying for doing nothing. Yeah, that's true though. That's true. Like he had to been paying him for doing nothing. Man, like they didn't pay. They paid standing on the stock, step aside money twice. Now, I mean, shit. Now we're standing on the stock. Come on, bro. Man, but Cody Crawley, he over there going through depression. Come on. Danny Garcia don't know when his next fight is gonna be. Come on. Just think about it. Like, man, like if Canelo pulls out of the Jamal Charlo fight, who is Jamal Charlo gonna fight next? Let's say Canelo he doesn't fight Jamal Charlo. Who Jamal Charlo gonna fight? Who Jamel Charlo gonna fight? Who is these guys gonna fight? Right? They pulled Tim Tszyu and you feel what I'm saying in the Lubin fight apart, man, because they said that Lubin was asking for too much money. Which is probably not true. You know what I'm saying? Probably just wanted his little worth, and Al Heyman ain't paying that. That's it. Andrew Charles, salute. Spence said he would never fight Keith. Oh yeah, now he did say that. He did say that. But he was about to fight Keith until he heard the offer, Bruce. That's what it was. See, like you got to understand, like Terrence Crawford got told by Al Heyman. This is what Terrence Crawford said. According to Terrence Crawford said, right, in that video that he put up for us, he said, man, according to Al Heyman told him that Earl Spence Jr. is going to go on to make eight figures without him. So he's going to either take this deal or leave it, right? The no guarantee and all that. Right? You're going to either take it or leave it. So Terrence Crawford went to BOK Prime and got an eight-figure payday. Earl Spence Jr. is sitting around, right? Because he didn't heard this from Al. Oh yeah, man. Oh man, that Earl, he gonna go around and get an eight-figure payday with or without you, right? And then when the payday comes down to it, Al Heyman only offers him $2 to $3 million to fight Keith Thurman. That's not an eight-figure payday. So you lied, right? This is when Earl came out and said, you feel what I'm saying? Said what he said on Twitter, right? Man, I feel like I'm being played. Why else would he say it? Right? Like people got to put two and two together. No, like I'm not assuming nothing. No, because it's Earl is trying to make a fight with Keith. The money is funny, obviously, because Earl don't want to take the fight all of a sudden. After putting in the paperwork to get the fight without the belts and all this stuff, Earl put in all the paperwork to get the fight without the belts, sanction at 154, all that stuff. They put in all that. So Earl wanted to fight him. It just was the man, hey, man, now you feel what I'm saying? So he circled back around. Luckily, Terrence Crawford called him back, like, hey, bro, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still got these people, right? That's willing to still give us this money. And Earl, like, okay, what would you do? What would any boxer do? Like, what would any person in their right mind would do? You just now was offered $2 to $3 million guaranteed to fight Keith Thurman, right? And then Terrence Crawford, he calls you back with the same hedge fund, right? Who's willing to put up this money and all this, and now you know it's real. What you gonna do? Of course, you're gonna make the fight, man, because you didn't have nobody else to make that type of money with. Just like Terrence Crawford, he didn't have nobody else to make that type of money with, right? That fund was offering them that money for that fight, for them two to fight, not nobody else. It was for them two to fight. They both needed each other. I just don't know what's so hard to understand about that. They both needed each other to make that money. Don't give all the credit to Earl. Don't give all the credit to Terrence. No, they both needed each other. I just don't see what's so hard about sharing it, right? Just like with the Tank Davis and Ryan. Oh man, but Tank, he did this. Tank did that. Tank did this. Like Tank was in the ring by himself. People really act like that Tank, right? That he had a face to face by himself. That he put, man, that he put his hand up to, not Ryan jaw. He put his hand up to an invisible shadow jaw. Said, "I knock you out." That he did all this to nobody else on the other side of the ring. No, they needed each other to do that. What's so hard about sharing that? Oh, because y'all don't want to, because y'all don't want to make Ryan seem like, that he had anything to do with it, right? When he had everything to do with it. Man, and then y'all go around and say that people say, oh man, like they just discredit, Tank Davis all the time. Man, they just discredit Tank all the time, man. But y'all don't give these other fighters no credit, right? They act like Tank was in the ring, with shadow boxing with himself, and he sold, like man, like, and it did 1.2 million, with pay-per-view buys, right? From Tank fighting the shadow. Oh, I remember Tank, man, he was up in there, man. He hit a shadow with a body shot, man. The shadow went down. No, he hit Ryan with a body shot. Ryan went down. Ryan had something to do with the fight. Simple. I just don't see what's so hard about, like just giving people that credit. Right? Like, and y'all better hope, right? Really, because I know that most of y'all are gonna hate on the Devin Haney fight, that most of y'all are gonna try to stream the hell out of it, right? The Tank Davis fans. I already know how y'all get down. Right. But y'all better hope that this fight doesn't do 400, 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Right? Because if it does, Devin and Ryan do not need Tank. Devin, Ryan, do not need Tank. Right? Because if Devin can go on with Ryan and sell, you feel what I'm saying? Like sell 500,000 pay-per-view buys and all that, and bro, but Devin is gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine. Right? Man, and then this will just prove, you feel what I'm saying, that Ryan is, that Ryan has something to do with these things. So Ryan, come on. Hey man. The new generation of fighters, they turning down millions of dollars. Shit. Yeah, man, like, I never seen nothing like this in my life, Andrew. Turning down millions, $35 million at the most, or more. Right? You just turning it down, and people are cheering you on just because you did one, just because you did one pay-per-view over $1 million. One. Right? We don't have several examples of you doing this. We got one example of you doing this, and you turning down millions of dollars. Like you, right? I mean, come on. It probably doesn't happen for you again. Then what? I'm not saying it's not, but if you get in there with the right people, yeah, of course it's gonna happen. But if you don't get in there with the right people, who says it's gonna happen for you again? Then what? Then what you gonna do? Now the fans, now they gonna be looking at you like, oh man, like they lowballing Tank. Oh, now they lowballing Tank. Damn, $10 to $15 to fight Conor Benn is lowballing. I just don't get it. Oh man, he made $40 million. Prove it. I want people to prove that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia made this type of money. We can all say it. They can say what the hell they want to say. Prove it, man. Because I know shit, man. Because I know how the promotional, pay go. I mean, like, shit, I know how the pay-per-view cut go. Right? 10% to distribution, 10% to the promoters, and I mean, but 45% to the promoters and 45% to the cable companies and all that. So I'm trying to figure out where did the fighters get this type of money at? So y'all saying that they got 70 million over, they got 70 of 100 and something. This is what y'all saying. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Even though the numbers say if the distributor get 10 and the promoter get 45 and Ryan or Tank Davis wasn't the promoter was Tom Brown and Oscar De La Hoya. So that 45% went to them. And the cable companies and them, they got the other 45%. So I'm trying to understand. I mean, shit, like where did they get $70 million at? Shit, the split. All right. Shit, I guess I'm tripping, whatever, man. I guess my math is off. I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because if half the money go to the distributor and the cable company, more than half the money go to the distributor and the cable company. I mean, shit, 55% go to them. Then the other 45 go to the promoters, which was Tom Brown and Oscar. So, shit, like, what was this money? Shit, unless they paid them, I don't know. People say that Ryan ain't got no fans, but he only need to get a small percentage of his followers to buy the fight to break 1 million buys. Oh yeah, like he only got to get probably 1% of his followers, right? 2%, if that, 1%, 2%, something like that. Shit, like probably not even a percentage, right? Like all he got to do is just get a little percentage of them people to buy the fight, bam, and it's over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Simple, right? Man, but it's Tank. He's selling all these fights. Tank, he doing all this. You can't take that away from Tank. Tank is doing this. Tank is doing that. No, Tank and somebody else is doing that. That's like when they be saying that Floyd Mayweather. Well, he's a part of the biggest. Yes, he is a part of the biggest pay-per-views in history. Yes, he's a part of it. He's a part of it. He's a part. Yes, that's fair. Right? Yes, he's a part of it. Man, but don't just say that he brung in everybody because he didn't. That's unfair to the other boxer, right? That's unfair to the other person. Like they just didn't bring in nobody. Floyd just bring in everybody. No, he didn't. I know that y'all like to glorify y'all fighters and all this, but come on, man, it take two to fucking tangle. You can't be in the ring by yourself and you gonna sell 1 million pay-per-view buys. No, you need an opponent. What? Like, oh man, you got an opponent in the ring, but they giving you all the credit for selling the fight. Makes no sense, right? Makes no sense at all, man. None at all. And they just gonna keep on running with these narratives, man. On deck, salute. Tank think he's Floyd. He ain't fought nobody in his short career. Ain't fought nobody, man. And now he's going around. I just don't understand just how these, just how these content creators, how they, how they saluting this and they cheering this on, and and they making excuses. Oh man, he getting lowballed. How is 10 and 15 million dollars lowballed? Guaranteed. 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 That's not saying the pay-per-view numbers. Okay, now if he bring in a million or some pay-per-view numbers, then he probably gets more money. Right? Like if he get 15 million guaranteed, and let's say the Conor Ben fight do 800,000 pay-per-view buys. Like shit, he should get another like what, like 25 million, $30 million, $40 million, right? According to y'all numbers. Come on, man. The man is going around acting like a straight diva and getting cheered on for it though, man. But people act like they boxing fans. You're not a boxing fan. You like Tank. I get it. Okay, you like Tank. Okay. I like Tank too. I just want to see him fight somebody. Simple. I like him too. I just want to see him, test his skills out against somebody that's, that I think who can put up a decent fight. I don't want him to be dragging up no Hector Luis Garcia and then we supposed to praise him for that. Nobody gonna praise him for dragging up a 130 pounder. Nobody gonna praise him for putting a catch weight rehydration clause and a spy in Ryan Camp. Nobody gonna praise him for that. You see that they never bring up that though, right? You see that they never bring up that though, y'all, right? You see that they try to hide from that, right? They try to hide from Tank having a spy in Ryan Garcia camp, cheating. They try to hide from that, right? They literally try to hide from that. It's funny though. They never try to bring it up. They bring up all this other stuff. Oh man, he did these pay-per-view numbers. Oh, he did this. Oh, he did that. Oh man, but y'all never bring up if it wasn't for Ryan, the fight would have never happened. Y'all don't bring that up though, right? See, I'm not even the biggest Ryan fan, but don't you see how fair I can keep it? Why? Because it's not hard to hold everybody accountable, right? It's not hard to hold everybody accountable for their actions and for the shit that they do. Ryan do a lot of clown stuff, a lot of it, a lot of clown behavior, like the stuff that he doing with with Bill Haney though. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I think it's funny though. You know what I'm saying? Like when he had the poster with him and Bill Haney, you know what I'm saying? The fight all him and Bill. That shit was hilarious. I was like, Ryan is the ultimate troll, man. I told y'all he the ultimate troll, man. Like when he was pushing his security, Ryan pushing security all the way into him. I was like, Ryan is the ultimate troll, man. Like I think Bill met his match with the trolling. Yeah, I think Bill met his match with the trolling, y'all. Salute, Soul Pro. Salute. Salute. Gonna give a breakdown on T.O. versus Ortiz. Oh yeah, man. But let me break that down real fast, man. Like that fight was a very interesting fight. That's why I didn't really want to pick nobody on the fight. I could go back to that live, like you know what I'm saying, because I knew it was gonna be a very close fight. I picked T.O. though. Well, I kind of picked T.O. For the power and all that stuff, but I honestly didn't think T.O. won that fight. T.O. looked like trash. T.O. doesn't fight very well on the front foot like that, right? You could tell that T.O. he be checking out in the boxing matches, man. Right? He be checking out, man. I don't know what he be thinking about, but he be checking out, man. Like T.O. is needs a new trainer, man. Like I don't want to get him away from his daddy. His daddy needs to stay there and all that, but he needs, right. I think his pops got him as far as he can get him, right, and he needs to get more mentally tough. To needs to get more mentally tough, man, right? Because that rant after the fight, and it's like, bro, you put on a trashy performance, deal with it, right? You seen how Shakur dealt with it? Took blame for it, knew he put on a trashy performance, right? And he just owned it. And he just owned it. You got outboxed by Jermaine Ortiz. You got outboxed, right? Then they saying that Jermaine Ortiz, oh man, he was running. Oh man, he was running. Oh man, like Jermaine Ortiz, he was running. So how in the hell did he throw more punches than Tio? I'm really trying to understand the logic of people. How could you be running, but you throwing more punches than the other guy? This is just the logic of just hating. People, they don't like boxers no more. People want these fighters to get in the ring and just go at some rock'em sock'em bullshit. Y'all disrespect boxers now, right? Devin, he's running. Oh, Shakur, he's running. Oh, Karen Kukachan, he was running, right? Oh, Jermaine Ortiz, oh, he was running. It's always that. Then when you look at the punch stats, these guys threw more punches than the guy you said that was the aggressor. So how the hell could they be running? And they threw more punches. If you just running, then you ain't throwing no punches if you running. Come on, man. Like I just, like it's disgusting. T.O. put on a trashy performance, right? I think his father has got him as far as he can take him. He needs to get another eye in there, and T.O. needs to get mentally tough. That's just what I think. Jermaine Ortiz won that fight, man. Like they stole it from the young man. And it is what it is, man. Like, the whole crowd seen it and we seen it. But this is, like it ain't happened before. And it ain't like it's not gonna happen in the future. Right? And it's not like it's not gonna happen in the future. We seen Rolly Romero get bailed out. Literally get bailed out from grandpa. Right? So Jermaine Ortiz, man, but losing that fight is not a surprise. It's not, it's not shocking. T.O. got the bigger name, right? That's how I look at it. Like T.O. got the bigger name, but T.O. is a good fighter. But but I just didn't think he won that fight. I didn't think he won that fight. I didn't think he won. I just didn't see how he won the fight. You threw 12 jabs, bro. You landed 12. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I think Jermaine Ortiz, he only landed 20 or something like that. But right, like I think you outlanded him by power punches by 6. And like the total punch stat, difference was, two landed punches. I think Jermaine Ortiz, he landed 80 and T.O. landed 78. Right, but Jermaine Ortiz threw more. Right. So I just be trying to, like I just be trying to just understand the logic of people. Like, how could you say somebody running but they throwing more punches than the other guy? No, you could say that they are pretty good at throwing punches and not getting hit. Right? You could say that. But you could say that they could throw punches, the other guy dodges, and then when the other guy throw punches, they do, I mean, shit, it's a chess match, whatever, though, man. But that's just my opinion, Soul Pro, man. That's just my opinion on the fight. Like, I think Jermaine Ortiz won the fight, my opinion. But you know, the judges, they gonna do what they do. Right? So it is what it is. Like, is what you was looking for. Was you looking for aggressive, or was you looking for, the boxer type, or what was you looking for? Right. But was you looking for accuracy, or was you looking for value? Right. That's what it comes down to. And it seems like that the judges, they was looking for accuracy, and you feel what I'm saying, like, because To was more accurate. You know what I'm saying? He threw less punches, and he landed only two less punches than what's right. So, so that's what they was looking for. It is what it is. Nah, Jermaine was running, bro. Okay, like, you could say he was running. I could say he was boxing. Yeah, you could say one thing. I could say the other thing. But how could you be running but you outlanding? Okay, like shit, just by two punches or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But how could you be running? I'm trying to understand that. How could you be running? No, 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 but no. Like y'all wanted Jermaine Ortiz to engage with To, right? Y'all wanted him to stay on the front foot so they could be some rock'em sock'em robots, so everybody, man, so we could just see who gonna fall. No, bro, like boxing ain't like that. The science of boxing. Boxing is an art. Y'all actually got away from the art of boxing. Boxing is an art. Bro, when you in the ring, you supposed to paint a picture. Y'all got away from that. Y'all don't even look at boxing like that no more. Most people don't even look at boxing like that no more. They look at boxing as a rock'em sock'em sport. No, bro. Boxing is a science. Hit and don't get hit. That's boxing. Period. Right? Now, if Muhammad Ali was in this day and age, y'all would trash that man. Right? The greatest ever. I want people to understand this. The greatest ever, right, had the best footwork, right, was always moving around the ring, right? Always moving around the ring, popping the jab. What would y'all call him nowadays? Oh, Muhammad Ali, man, he was a runner, man. Muhammad, man, he needs to just stay, man. He needs to just stay and just engage, man. He don't be fighting, man. Man, he be running, man. That's what y'all be saying. If Floyd Mayweather was still fighting right now, y'all be saying he's a runner. Floyd just a runner, man. Oh man, he don't be wanting to engage with these guys, man. He just be pop shotting dudes and just be running around the ring. Actually, y'all did call Floyd a runner, right? Right, but actually, y'all did call Floyd a runner. Come on, because the two was chasing. Y'all got to stop saying all these running in boxing. Yeah, man. Like, come on, man. Like all this running in boxing is like, come on, bro. Oh man, like he wasn't running. Well, because To was chasing, and y'all got to stop. Did we just say Shakur was boxing or running? No, but keep it on you. Not keeping it real on YouTube. No, like Shakur Stevenson just had a bad performance. Did you see the punch output? Did you see the punch output on Shakur Stevenson? That's the difference, bro. Jermaine Ortiz threw over 300, 400 punches, bro. What are you talking about? Shakur only threw what, 100 and something, 200 punches. What are you talking about? It's a total different fight. This is what I'm saying. Jermaine Ortiz threw like 300, 400 punches, bro. Yes, he landed 80, right? But he threw shit like multiple hundred punches. To threw like three something. Now go and look at the Shakur in the Ortiz fight. Shakur threw like shit 100 and something, 200 punches, something like that, bro. He didn't even throw that many punches the whole fight. It's a totally different fight, bro. Stop. I don't know what y'all be, it's a totally different fight. T.O. just can't cut off the ring. That's it. Right? That's it. I mean, what was my take on Shakur? Shakur put on a shit show. He know he did. He admitted it. Like, what are we talking about here? Shakur put on a sewer juice show, and he admitted it. The man took ownership for it. T.O. didn't. T.O. said, "Oh man, he tell the crowd to suck him off. This is what he do, right? Instead of taking ownership for you putting on a trashy performance, saying you gonna do this, saying you gonna do that, reading books and all this, and it's like, come on, bro. Coming in the thing like dressed like Deadpool, dancing, I'm like, come on, bro. All these antics for you to put on that shit show. Do Shakur do all that? Do Shakur do all that antics and all that, and then put on a shit show? Do Shakur show up to the arena dressed like Deadpool, trying to get some attention, dancing all the time, like, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to get the camera on him all the time, you know what I'm saying? And then you come out there and you put on that performance. Then you say that Jermaine Ortiz, he was running when the man was literally just outboxed the man. Yes, he could have threw more punches. Yes, Ortiz had opportunities to throw more punches. He did, no doubt about it. He did. And that would have just made it even more lopsided. And since he didn't take that opportunity, that gave them an opportunity to give it to T.O. That was his fault, right? For not taking the other opportunities of beating up, T.O. Man, shit, it literally got videos on the internet right now, on Twitter right now, of man, T.O. getting pieced up, like all on the road to getting pieced up. It's like, come on, man. Like, watch the bash after his last fight. So the proper take is Jermaine didn't do enough to win, but giving out passes. Oh no, like the proper take is Jermaine Ortiz won the fight. No, Jermaine Ortiz won the fight. Man, so there's nothing that you can say, he won the fight. We all know he won the fight. Right? But since he's not the name that T.O. is, of course they're gonna give it to T.O. That's like a close fight with Tank Davis and Teofimo Lopez. Who you think gonna get it? I don't know. Who you think gonna get a close fight with? You feel what I'm saying? Lomachenko and Devin Haney. Who you think gonna get it? I don't know. Who you think gonna get a close fight with Devin Haney and Lomachenko? Who you think gonna get it? We should already know who gonna get it. Who got more of an upside? Devin Haney. Right. So, man. Right. So he's gonna get it. We got more to gain with Devin Haney than we got with Lomachenko. Lomachenko is at the end of his career. Devin Haney is just starting. That's just how it is, bro. Frenchie Capone, salute. No, he didn't. He wanted him to win. Yeah, I wanted Jermaine Ortiz to win. I get a man his win. I mean, come on. T.O. is just hey man, he got to go back to the drawing board, man, because you don't want no problems with Crawford at all. Crawford gonna knock you smooth out. Easy, bro. It's easy work. Right. Easy, easy work, bro. Man, shit, I don't even think Crawford would break a sweat with T.O. Like, come on, bro. Brandon, he will bully that dude around, play with him for a couple rounds, and then knock him smooth out. Right, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, like I like T.O. though, but T.O., he just he got to go back to the drawing board and he needs to focus. That's what T.O. needs to do. Go back to the drawing board and focus, man. Better because you can't be in the corner questioning yourself. Oh man, do I still got it? What? Nah, bro, you can't be doing that. That means that you checking out in the middle of the fight. You checking out. You're not even focused no more. You are your brain somewhere else. You in a fight for your life, but your mind somewhere else. I don't see how that's possible. Right? Yeah, man. But so we gonna see what's gonna happen though, you guys, man. Like, this situation with Boots is very funny to me too. Like, like it's not, like it's funny and sad. Like, because it's like, bro, y'all got millions of dollars right there waiting for y'all. And y'all just passing it up. Jerron Boots Ennis, man. I hope you don't regret this, man. I hope you do get on the Canelo undercard, right? I hope you do go to Matchroom and sign a 3-fight deal and get them millions of dollars, man. Right? I hope you do go and do something, man, like to build up your resume, get some title defenses, all this, bro, so you can build up a profile for yourself, right? Because waiting around on Al Heyman, Mario Barrios, Cody Crowley, standing on this, all this guys, bro, like you're gonna be stagnated. Your whole career is stagnated now, right? Because you waiting around for PBC fighters, and hopefully you are not listening to Steven Espinoza no more. I hope you are not listening to Steven Espinoza, who don't even have a damn job, right? Who can't offer Al Heyman in the PBC nothing. Come on. Empress Sports Channel. How you doing? Listen, I'm gonna have to. Okay, yeah, no, just catch the playback. Playback gang, salute to y'all too. But yeah, though, you guys, like, man, the PBC in trouble, right? But hopefully Al Heyman he can pull another chess move, right? And he can get them some kind of budget behind them. You know what I'm saying? So he can get these fighters out here, you know. But according to the rumors, like he have a lot of frustrated fighters over there right now. Man, they only got 14 dates, 12, 14 dates, and it's not looking very pretty because Al Heyman don't want to give out the money, right? Like, man, he wanna promise these guys 750, probably 500,000, something like that. And then if the pay-per-view do well or something like that, they can make a couple more dollars on the back end or something. It's like let's see the let's wait and see if they're going to reveal the purses between Tim Tszyu and Keith Thurman and Rolly and all them. Man. Let's see if they're going to, if they're going to reveal these purses, man, because this should say a lot, right? Should say a lot. Like if they're not getting, if they're not getting million plus each or something like that, man, it's looking very bad over there, man. Man, and people, like they come to my channel and they think I just hate on the PBC. No, man, I want the PBC to be great. All Al Heyman got to do is put on fights, and that's the sad thing about it, bro. That's the real sad thing about it. All a man has to do is put on fights that we want to see, and you will have the greatest promotional company in boxing. But you refuse to do that, and it's our fault, right? Because we call it out. We hating because we call it out. When in reality, we want the black man to be the most successful promoter in boxing. We literally want him to be this, but you can't coddle these fighters. You can't wrap them in bubble wrap. You can't, right? I mean, like you can't keep them on training wheels and expect to do good. Man, especially if you have fell off on multiple platforms, Spike, Bounce, Fox, Showtime. Well, I think it was another one. I think it was VH1. It was something. Man, it was like 4 or 5 of them. CBS. And come on, bro. Man, at some point, it's your fault, right? We gonna put it in relationship terms, right? You go to this girl, you go to that girl, you go to this girl, you having problems, same problems, same problems, same problems. At some point, you got to look in the mirror and say, "Damn, is it me? Don't you, man?" Because it can't be everybody that like you going here, you having problem, going there, you having problem, going there, you having problem, going here, you having problem. Well, shit, it seems like shit, it's you, right? And you probably need to look in the mirror and check yourself, or something, man. But most people don't do that. Most people don't do that in the world. Y'all know that. Most people look at other people. It's your fault. I wouldn't be in this predicament if you didn't do this. Hmm. We know. Yep. No accountability. We know. This is just how the world is. No accountability. Now Tank Davis, he going around talking all this. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, now when these paydays ain't around, Tank, when these paydays are not, obtainable no more, we don't want to hear you crying. We don't want to hear your fans crying, right? Because the money is right there. And all you have to do is just go, look at it, make sure it fits your needs, sign your name on the dotted line, right? And get millions of dollars for it. Shit, like probably even more millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to do it, and they're not going to hold you accountable for it. They're going to keep on giving you passes after pass after pass. Oh man, he could just do whatever he want to do. Okay, he can do whatever he want to do, right? Just like Earl, he was able to do whatever he want to do, right? Right? Just like Wilder, he was able to do what he want to do, right? Okay, they can do what they want to do. Okay, do what you want to do. Do what you want to do, man. But when it's not there no more, don't cry. Don't say, "Oh man, they lowballing Tank. Tank is this. Tank is that. Tank is this. Tank is that. Oh man, he only got one loss. Oh man, man, shit, now he only hit the canvas one time. Oh man, now they trying to lowball him. They trying to do this. They trying to do this. They all right. That stock is gonna plummet. The stock is gonna plummet, right? Y'all seen what happened to Wilder? Y'all build that man up so high, right? He was y'all god, right? Build him up so high. Soon as he lost, what happened? Whole stock just. Now Deontay Wilder can't sell no damn pay-per-views, without a good name, right? I mean, like even though he wasn't really selling none, back then, but he was starting to build. Come on, Earl Spence Jr. Y'all built him up so high, right? Now what happens? He get annihilated by Crawford. Now what people talking about? Some people talking about Earl Spence Jr. need to retire. Earl Spence Jr. needs to retire. This is coming out of some people's mouth. This is just because y'all built these people up so high, like they untouchable, like they just right, like they superheroes, and then once they get, exposed in any kind of way, they stock plummet. Man, instead of making these dudes look human, Tank is human, right? Tank is human. Tank needs another dance partner to sell good pay-per-views. What's so hard about saying that? I don't know. Right. Well, yeah, though, you guys, man, I'm gonna leave it right there, man. Salute, salute, salute. I appreciate every last one of you guys coming through, rocking out with your boy. But you know, it's breakfast time out here in Cali. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that bell icon so y'all can be notified. But just understand, man, these people are saluting, right? They cheering on young black men turning down millions of dollars. They cheering it on. Other black men are cheering on, right? Like older black men are cheering on younger black men turning down millions of dollars just for pride and ego. That's basically what it's about. It is what it is, you guys. Salute. I'm gone.